Sunday fun days aren't as fun as some Sunday fun days. For instance, Sundays are also a day where you have to do things like go to the supermarket. That's how they pronounce that in Pennsylvania. Supermarket in parts of Pennsylvania. Over here in Maine, we just say Hannaford. Thought I'd just go over a couple things just to get them on film so they never go away. So here in the state of Maine, as of a few months ago, they outlawed plastic bags. And if you want a bag, you bring in your own reusable bags, which are made of plastic, but you can reuse them again. I'm still trying to figure that out. And they have nice little colorful ones. This one's about pride, love, you know, and then there's all kinds of things in there. I think men are basically against the bags, reusable bags, because they don't have any manly bags yet. A good enterprising bag maker should make real manly reusable bags so they don't feel, you know, left out. Since the pandemic, and as I'm filming this, it's 2022. A lot of the pandemic rules have gone aside. There are still a lot of people wearing masks in the stores, which is great, but one of the things that I miss is the 6-foot rule. Get the fuck away from me. The other area where the 6-foot rule should still apply is at the belt. When you're putting your groceries on the damn belt and somebody's like, you know, right behind you, like putting their stuff on the belt, slamming down that centerpiece, you know, the thing that the divider, you slam it down because they're mad because you didn't do it for them. I still don't understand that. But yeah, people are very close. So what I do is I take that cart, and we'll talk about the cart, and I have a little baby cart here. So this is my little toy cart here. And what I do is I put that cart, I turn it this way, right? And then I stand over here, and they're over here. Now, they can't come near me because the cart is cart blocking them, as I like to say. So I use the cart for a number of defensive purposes. One of the things is when I go to the parking lot, a lot of people get mad because people leave the carts in the parking lot, and As these same people who blow through stop signs in the parking lot are complaining that, you know, people are mean putting the carts in the parking lot. Well, let me tell you, I picked those carts up because I need a cart to walk from my car to the door of the supermarket, because if someone tries to hit me because they're not paying attention or going through stop signs, I have a cart to protect me. So I'm always behind the cart, and here's me. Let's see, here's me, and I'm behind the cart here, so no one can run me over. That's pretty, you know, that's sad. Then, of course, in Maine, you know, with the legal weed, you got a bunch of shaggies, shaggies and Scoobies, and they're like, you know, taking up the entire chip aisle, and they're like, yeah, man. Could you move, please? I need to get something. Thank you. See, the other thing now is that if you don't have a bag, you have to pay 5 cents for a bag, paper bag. These are just novelty toy bags from this little set I have here, but the real bags are not much more secure than these are. I don't know, the new paper bags, are they made of a cheaper material? But they're 5 cents, you know, which is, you know, what are you gonna do? Complain, I guess. There's my little setup. There's my little store, okay? First thing, here's me. Okay, here's Goofy. You know, I come in, and I'm like, dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum, and I'm pushing my cart. And here's what I do. I go down every aisle. I used to, before the pandemic, but I went down every aisle, and I stayed to the right, like as if it was a road in the United States, where you stay to the right. So you stay to the right, even if it's an aisle, like baking aisle. Well, maybe that'll jog my memory about something I need. Not a big deal. Go down that aisle. You stay to the right. And then you snake your way through the aisles, staying to the right and being polite and not blocking the entire aisle. Now, some people forget, that there may be some kind of a display in the middle of the aisle. It's a pain in the neck, but that's capitalism right there. And people can't get by. And of course, sometimes there's a little bit of a confrontation. Like, excuse me, ma'am. Hi, excuse me. Hi, can I get by? And then it could either go, very badly, or, oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. I love that. And then sometimes you get to the supermarket and people are bringing their dogs. Years ago, you'd have to get some kind of a license, like a therapy dog, a seeing eye dog. And now it's, if you ask somebody if that is a licensed animal, you could be sued. So now dogs are roaming the damn stores, and you can't say anything anymore at the supermarket because you're the bad person for even asking. Now, this would not be a realistic display nowadays because half the food is off the shelves, and the shelves are fairly empty here. There's 2 facings of salt, because, salt, we like to put that on our wounds and lick them. But now, because of the pandemic and greed and everything else, there's a lot of empty spots. So people are getting a little bit more pushy and shovey to get their favorite cat food. And by the way, you can't really buy cat food anymore. You have to get it from other sources. So a lot of cats are just dying in the streets, literally. And here's the little bottle of whiskey. Let's see, who's gonna drink that? Oh boy, Velma's gonna drink that because she's had it. She's really frustrated with the entire world today because she overthinks everything, which is fine. Everybody does that sometimes, but in order to sort of make things sort of stop, she drinks too much. And and they're talking up a storm in the middle of the aisle. Their shopping carts, both of them are blocking the entire access to any place. You can't get there because they're talking. They haven't seen each other in a while due to the pandemic, and they're just kind of chatting away. And if you say anything, you're the bad person. So just let them do their thing. Turn the shopping cart around, and go the other way and leave them be. They may see you turn the shopping cart around and go, we were gonna move, and then get mad. So you damned if you do and damned if you don't. And goddamn the supermarket in general. And of course, Velma will tell you, fuck everybody, everyone sucks. I hate the supermarket and I hate the world. Well, there you have it. Fun day Sunday at the supermarket. Some people don't have fun at the supermarket, but I look at it this way. Get the fuck out of the middle of the aisle. Okay? That's the fucking message. You've been in supermarkets since 1957. People can't get by. You just either don't give a fuck or you're too stupid. Get out of the aisle.